When Jitsie gave us a call and asked us if we'd like to try out some prototype footrests, we jumped at the chance, as you would. There was someone pretty average to try the footrests out, and they couldn't have thought of anyone more average than myself. Buggers. Over the past 10 years, footrests have been changing. We started off with steel footrests with steel teeth which work really well. They're strong, they can take the knocks, are more likely to bend rather than break, and are relatively cheap. We then started to see footrests with adjustable positions by using a spacer system, giving you 3 different positions to move your footrest forwards, middle or backwards. Then the aluminium footrest came along, giving us a larger platform whilst keeping the weight as low as possible. They also come with adjustable grub screws, which are incredibly grippy and also replaceable when you finally wear them out, saving you from having to buy a brand new pair of footrests. The downside to these are that they are not as strong. The aluminium footrests do tend to be a bit more expensive than the steel. And let's not forget the titanium footrests. Lightweight, extremely strong, but expensive, and not necessarily the lightest on the market. Jitsie are about to release their all new ratio footrests, available in 2 different angles, 35 degree and 40 degrees. The 35 degree footrest are the standard angle, meaning they run relatively flat like most conventional footrests. The 40 degree footrest means that the peg is tilted forward, much like the Jitsie lift or the S3 curve footrest. Jitsie say that this footrest helps assist riders on climbs and also larger steps. Before we go any further though, we must add that each bike manufacturer has slightly different footrest hanger angles. For example, Shirker and TRS hangers are already tilted forward, meaning all footrests will be slightly tilted forward ever so slightly compared to Betas, Vertigos, Montesas. The ratio peg is also one of the largest pegs on the market, measuring at 80mm by 50mm and have 7mm high teeth. They're also made of steel and not the lightest peg on the market, but Jitsie say they're going to be bringing out a titanium version later in the year. So we've come to sunny Wales, we've got some nice rocky streams, hill climbs, steps, all to try and test them out, see how they go. So they've been designing them around the Alpine Star, Former and Gain Trials boots, as they found those are the most popular boots on the market that most people tend to ride with. They know I'm a big fan of the S3 curve pegs that are also angled forward. It's something I've been using for over a year now and I've been really happy with them. So yeah, I was happy to try them out. Footrests are maybe something that some people overlook, but it is one of your main contact points with the bike, so it is important. For people with larger feet, these might be a peg that you might want to try rather than some of the narrower ones that you see on the market. Being wider, the whole width of the sole will fit on the footrest, so they say, which should give you more stability. Today I'll be using this TRS 300RR. I've been riding this for a week or so now with my standard curve footrest, so I know what they feel like and how the bike performs. Yeah, let's see what these new pegs can do. Hill climb, take 1. This was with the level footrests, so the less angle. I can feel straight away that my feet, oh, bloody hell. I can feel straight away that my feet are only on the front edge of the footrest, which is a weird sensation actually, because I've been using the curve and my feet have been firmly flat on the pegs for most of my riding. So we'll just try that again, see what we can do. I know it doesn't probably look steep, but that's bloody steep, that hill. Take 2. Right, take number 2. We've now got the 40 degree foot pegs, so that's a steeper angle. So hopefully now my feet should be more firmly on the pegs. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, straight away. straight away I can feel the difference. Yeah, straight away. Whoa. Let's see how this goes. My feet are firmly on the full pedal and it just makes it easy. So much easier. Right, let's go back down. It'd be interesting to know actually if I can tell the difference in this type of section because it's not that steep. So, right, yeah, so the angled pegs, are they really going to help me much? But these are the 35-degree pegs, so these should be the flat pegs. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, Christ. 40-degree pegs. I'm not sure if I can actually tell much difference between the pegs, if I'm honest, in this type of section. Bloody hard work, whichever way I do it. I'm going to call it a big step, but it's a big step for me. This is with the 35-degree pegs. See how this goes. Yeah, let's see, try that again. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this is really noticing the difference. Definitely on the hill climb, but maybe not these steps. Ooh, that didn't go very well. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, actually, interesting. So I can see a few reasons why you might want to go for the ratio footrest. Which would you choose, the 35 or 40-degree angle pegs? The surface area is bigger, so over a course of a long ride, they might lead to being a little more comfortable, especially if you're a heavier rider or for those riders with larger feet. I personally found the 40-degree pegs to really benefit my riding whilst on the hill climbs, as my feet were firmly planted on the pegs. I did struggle to feel the benefit of either two when doing the steps, although my success rate was much better when using the 40-degree pegs. Flatter rocky streams were one of the terrains where I feel the flatter pegs might be a bit better, as on the rare occasion I did have a couple of toe strikes on the rocks where using a more angled footrest, as your toes are pointing down more when using those. I did think that narrow gaps would cause an issue, but they didn't cause any more grief than normal, as the footrests are only as wide as your boots anyway. In the end, it all comes down to personal preference. Personally, I'm going to start using these ratio pegs from now on, because I am a larger rider. with big feet, and I do tend to ride steeper, muddy hill climb events with where I'm based, and I felt that they've worked really well. But it all does come down to personal preference, and you need to find the right footrest for you.